The next script will be UPNP Info. UPNP stands for Universal Plug and Play, and we will extract system information from the UPNP service that is found in many devices as routers, IP cameras, computers, and so on. But what is a UPnP? UPnP relies on the UDP protocol, port 1900. UPnP's purpose is to allow devices attached to computers and networks and easily recognized. It works both on the wireless networks and the wired networks, and supported by many operating systems and device manufacturers. So when a UPnP client connects to a computer or a network, it is immediately recognized. It is done in several steps. First, there is the discovery process. Whenever a UPnP-capable device joins a network, he wants to know which UPnP services are available. And so he sends a discovery message to a multicast address on port, yep, you've guessed it, 1900 via the UDP protocol. The other UPnP devices that are on the network are required to respond to that message with a similar message announcing which UPnP profiles do they implement. Every profiles offer a description of the device and the services it offers and makes it available using XML. Devices that respond send a notification or a message with a header that is called location. Location is actually a URL where the other UPnP device can find the XML file which they can download and learn of the devices in the network. Another step in the UPnP negotiation is the control step, where a UPnP device asks another UPnP device to perform an action on its behalf. That kind of functionality happens in devices that implement a DLNA server and acts as media streamers and renderers as many TVs that supports UPnP act. In our coming script, we will act as a UPnP client, asking another UPnP client, which is actually my access point, for its services through the XML file. Alright, so we'll use the nmap command, -s and an uppercase U since it runs via UDP protocol. The port number is 1900, -- script equals UPnP -info, and the target device will be my access point. And as always, I forgot to add the sudo command as it requires root privileges. Alright, and what do we have here? Well, it is a UPnP supporting device. It runs Linux. The name of the device is R500, which is an access point from Ruckus Networks. It runs firmware number 200.6.10.1, which is not the latest firmware, but one of the latest. And we can see that the location of the XML file that's the URL, is at 10.0.0.6 port 80 uppn.jsp. And it also gives us the MAC address and the vendor identifier. Now let's take a look at the location file itself using the URL. Let's type the address 10.0.0.6 port 80/upnp.jsp. And here we have it.